I've got my football shirt blazer combo on ready for my first game as manager of Cray Wanderers, and a member of Hollywood royalty might have made his way to the club. Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to this FM23 Flamingo Park to Prem series, looking to get Cray Wanderers, the oldest club in London, to the very, very top. Billericay Town. Today, we'll just go over everything first. Let's start off with staff. Well, I usually don't start here, but we brought in quite a bit of staff. We brought in Dave Hedges here as a head of youth development. Working for nothing. He's very good at working with kids. Thankfully, hopefully. We brought in Wayne Carter here, who, just a nice little coach to help out. We brought in some physios, Big Steve Madden, and we nabbed him from Averley, who are league rivals, so we take that. Yeah, your physio stat is not here, mate, but you were okay. And we got Big Brett Bentley here, with his slicked back blonde hair and his 5 physio, which for this level would take it. James Beaumont arrived as chief scout, formerly of Aston Villa. We take those. And we have an under-18s assistant manager, but not an under-18s manager. I will have to look into that. But, game against Billericay Town, let's go have a look at the team. And in doing so, we'll go over all the new signings we've made. Mainly in the first 11, yeah. We'll start off with this guy, Lewis Bryan, a right back who, 22 years of age, so he's young, looks very nice. He's Vanarama National League North or South player, standard, so the league above. To have him, star player, appearance-based contract, right back, DM, can play in the midfield, can play centre-half, got some very nice pace about him, can pass the ball well. Happy to have him. Happy to have the former Palace man here. Yeah, very happy actually. Very solid signing, I would say. And in addition to Brian coming from Crystal Palace, he's joined by Brandon Aviero, the Portuguese. Oh, a little bit of beautiful Portuguese. 14 flair as well. National League North or South standard once again. Potentially League 2 standard. So he isn't going to stick around long, I promise you. But yeah, primarily a cam. We're going to play him at striker for now, but he could drop back into that creative hole. Stat-wise, yeah, physically very nice. Got some pace, got some acceleration. Finishes well, dribbles, first touch, 14 flair, 11 passing, 11 technique. My prediction is he tears up the league and then he gets poached because I can't afford him. That's my prediction, how this one's going to go. But I'm glad to have him whilst we have him. And he's joined up front by a Mr. Jaden Smith. Now, perhaps this isn't Will Smith's son, Jaden. But I think if a movie is ever made on this man's life, that Will Smith's son, Jaden, looks enough like him to play him. So, hey-ho, there we go. 15 acceleration, 14 pace, 12 finishing, 14 dribbling. This man, just like Brandon Aviero's strike partner, I predict will tear up the league and then get poached. 19 years of age, National League North or South Standard, League 2 potential. Just another brilliant little player from Southampton. Very happy to have him. And yeah, that's how the team's looking. We got a youth guy on the bench here, just for one game, Jar Jar Binks, who is 6'7" and an absolute giant. So, if needed, we can throw him out. But yeah, this is how the team's looking. Billericay Town, you may know them. They used to employ Jamie O'Hara. They no longer do. And hopefully, though, we can get a nice start to the season, a win against Billericay here, and set ourselves away. Without further ado, let's just jump right into this game. Now, I will say very early on here, but for some reason, there is a no. Right here on the screen, you've probably noticed it. It won't go. I don't know where it came from. It's just kind of stuck there. So, I apologise for that and try to not pay attention to the no too much. And if you hadn't noticed it and I've drawn your attention to it, I apologise. Xavier is actually getting the ball to Clunas, pacing away across, cleared, but Wood's there, smashes it. Clunas gets there, dribbles it round across to Aviero, headers in. 1-0, 18 minutes. My first goal is scored by Brandon Aviero, the Portuguese wizard. Wood, with whatever the hell that was, Clunas did really well to save that and get it back in, recycle it across, and Brandon Aviero, a beautiful little header, across goal, far corner. 1-0 up, 18 minutes. Deservedly so, we've been on top. You know what? A little bit of praise for the lads. They're playing well, playing some nice little football at the minute. Brandon Aviero, a little wizard. Definitely going to have to try and get him onto a full-time contract. So it's at least a little bit harder for the bigger teams to come and steal him when they inevitably come knocking for our Portuguese little wizard up top. As, I mean, stat-wise, we're well on top. Actually, we're the same. We've had 8 shots to their 3, though. 50 possessions, about 50-50. It's okay. It's a pretty even game. Passes completed is giving me the sadness. 64 and 66%. Jesus. Neither team can pass very well, but, I mean, we're not professional. We're not training that much. As Rowley gets the ball to Brian. Forwards to Clunas, who's going to cut inside and trip it over the top to Jaden Smith. Can't quite get there, but Wood does again and gets it across. Jaden Smith's there. Gets it to Wood. Across to Jaden Smith. What a strike. 43 minutes, 2-0. Our wingers have both got an assist, Clunas and Wood. Aviero got his debut goal, and now Jaden Smith joined him. So Wood crossed the ball to Smith. It was deflected, and Smith got there and played it back to Wood. And then Wood played it back to Smith, who just controlled it and then just smashed it. Controlled it past the defender, smashed it near post, flies in. And that's the start you want for your 2 strikers, isn't it? Aviero, Smith, both assists on their debut. 2-0 up. Wood with a corner now, into the box, headed clear. But Clunas is there in stoppage time. He's going to go back. He is to Skeffington, to Clunas. Cross blocked, but Aviero's going to get there. Skeffington. Jones crosses into the box and Jaden Smith runs in behind to poke it home. Jalen Jones, the centre half, with a beautiful little cross there. And Jaden Smith, of course, has the pace about him. Just to get past his defender, to get away. Oh, God, I need him on a full-time contract and just poke it home. And it's Cray Wanderers 3, Billericay Town 0. This is the start, man. If we can keep Jaden Smith and Brandy Viaro this season, we're getting promoted. We're getting promoted, and I don't think it will even be close. They are far and away the best players we've got. And once again, it's not even close. Game-wise, I'm just going to drop the tempo back a bit. I don't know how that's going to go, so I might change that. But once again, we're not training that full-time, so neither a day. So I don't think. So yeah, drop the tempo a bit. Manage fitness, 3-0 up. Loving life. Jaden, goal kick for Billericay. Well, free kick, and the goalie's taking it over the top. Brian gets there. I went over everyone. Rowley to Brian. Skeffington. Jones pumps it forward again. Another good ball. Aviero heads it on, but it's intercepted. Billericay on the ball. They punt it forward. And Brian's there once again in behind. He's got a lovely bit of pace about him. One of the reasons we're paying him quite a lot per appearance. Because he's just that quality. And I wanted a nice quality right back. Over the top again. Headed in. Price gets there for Billericay. He was right, Rowley. Easily going to save that. And Riley's going to go forward. And ball bouncing around, but Clunas gets there to Jaden Smith, who's got the energy and the pace to move it around. Skeffington, through ball to Aviero's on. Aviero pumps it in. 4-0 Cray Wanderers. A brace each for our strikers. Skeffington gets an assist, which I'm really happy with. He's a really solid player we've got there. And Aviero and Smith both on braces on their debuts, both so close to hat-trick. What a ball from Skeffington to Aviero. Beautiful run. And he just smashes it over the keeper and into the net. 58th minute. 4-0 Cray. This is the start you want. This is definitely the start you want. To just get you flying. You know, get you off to the races. Top of the league right now, which is beautiful. Bentley with a throw-in. Oh, God. Gets it forward to Aviero. Jaden Smith's there. And his pace is going to take him on here. Gets it across to Aviero, who smashes against the bar from distance. Oh my god, so close to another. I'm keeping an eye on energy right now. I'll happily make subs when I need to. A fun little fact, Toby Stevenson, who's left back for Billericay, I just know him because he used to play for Charlton, and he scored a hat-trick in the FA Cup, I want to say once, from left back, which is impressive. It was like his debut as well, so, I mean, very impressive. Cerny, let's bring you off for Denzel. And Jaden, let's bring you off as well. You've had a really good game, mate. Defensively and offensively, your passing has been superb. But let's get Jar Jar Binks on for his debut. Let's get Denzel, I was about to say Washington, Denzel Williams on as well. Yeah, just managing fitness. We're 4-0 up. You know, I feel pretty comfortable making just a couple defensive changes. Just to freshen things up. Fresh pairs of legs. Get through the rest of this game. I think we've got one sub left. And whoever goes to red first can have it. So, which one of you lads wants to get off the pitch? Let's just keep an eye. It's like a fun game. We're past 80 minutes. Brian. I don't have another defender, actually. So, sorry, Brian. You're staying on. 86 minutes. I don't want to take a strike. I was going to take a striker off, but, you know, I don't really want to do that. They're both on hat tricks. And I'll be remiss in robbing either of those men of a potential hat-trick. We're going to take a Shire off here for Mitch Chapton, our taking our captain, David Ijaha, off. I made him captain because leadership very good. And look at his face. That's a captain right there to me. Bring on our vice-captain, Mitch Chapman. So make it easy who's getting the armband. You know what? Let's just, for the final bit, up the tempo and go attacking. And see if we can get either of these beautiful young men up front a hat-trick to kick off their Cray Wanderers career, because that would be quite lovely, I think. But I don't know if there's time for it. We've tired out. Billericay have tired out. So I think we're just going to play this out. 4-0. Top of the league. What a start. What a start. There we go. A little kiss of the badge. The fans know I'm with them. Beautiful. All-around team performance. Everyone was performing to the top of their standard. I think Jalen Jones, beautiful centre-half performance defensively, offensively. 1.32 XG, we scored 4 goals because of these men. Jaden Smith, Brandy Aviero. I've only just signed them, but it might be time to sit down and talk about new full-time contracts because they were just that good. They were just that good. And I might not do this forever, but at the very least in these early stages, I like to build a bit of repertoire. You play well, I'm going to congratulate you. Jalen Jones, you played very well. 8.3, very happy with you, mate. And where are you? Right, Jaden Smith, 2 goals, a brace in your debut, I'm delighted. Brandon Aviero, a brace in your debut, I'm delighted. What a performance. Absolutely rocked them. 4-0. That's the start you want. That's the start you want to just get you going off to the races. That's exactly what you want, isn't it? Beautiful. Top of the league. Top of the league. We know what we are. We know what we are. Oh, God. They put themselves in a shop window there, haven't they? Look at this league schedule as well, though. Corinthian Casuals in 3 days. Lose in 3 days after that. No training between those games. Managing fitness is going to be essential in this division. I can tell. I can tell. But, hey. Wanted off to a strong start. There we got it. There we got it. What emails are we working with? Yeah, Freddie Carter left because we were paying 180 quid a week and I had better players. So, don't know why you were here in the first place, mate. No offence. Aviero, where are you, mate? Really pleased. Really pleased. I'd like to make you fall in love with me so you don't leave. Jaden Smith as well. Let's get a bit of praise going for you on last game. Really pleased, mate. Really pleased. Let's just double check they aren't already wanted. Please. Come on. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. That is lovely. That is lovely. Keep here as long as I can. I'm delighted as well, mate. I'm delighted as well. Yes, opening day. First game in management. Our 2 superstar new signings, Aviero and Jaden Smith, both get us 2 goals. What more can you ask for? Top of the league. We're top of the league. I will take one note of a player I really, really, really want. And so he pops up at some point. That's why. I'll go to season preview. He currently plays for Haringey Borough, I think. No? There he is. Enfield Town. Raynal? Apologies if I don't get that. I've definitely not got that first name. Hercules. Not just because he's called Hercules. Not just because he's a really good player. But look at this man. Look at him. Look at him. That's the man I want on the wing, leading the line for me. Aviero, Jaden Smith and Hercules. That's the dream, isn't it? Oof. He's only just signed for him, so I couldn't get him to talk. But next season, mate. Next season, you're coming here. You're coming here. I'll warn you all right now. And we'll just end. I'll let you know who's left, because a few players have. Femi Aberton. He left on a free to Taraba. He wanted to go, so fair play to me, mate. Have a nice time. Marvin McCoy, 33 years old, off as well to Old Road ATG. And a couple of players left as well on release. Quite a few, actually. Yeah, Tom Derry and Sinkai Christie, the main ones. And Chris Zabrowski, who I signed and then released when I bought Brandon Aviero and Jaden Smith, which I think we'd all agree was most definitely the right move. But that is going to be it for today, I think. Next time, we'll be back in September at some point. Maybe depending who we get in the FA Cup, we could come back there. Or maybe maybe Haringey in the FA Cup. Or maybe a bit further on. We'll see how we're going. But that is going to be it for today. The perfect start. A 4-0 win. Beautiful performances all around, but especially from the two superstar striker signings I made. Aviero, Jaden Smith. Oh god, I need to get them on full-time contracts, don't I? So we at least get some money when they inevitably get poached. That's a problem for another day, though. And that's going to be it. I hope you have enjoyed. Cray Wanderers, Flamingo Park to Prem. It's a really good start to get into the Prem, isn't it? Like, you have to get out this league, and this is a good way to do that. So yeah, leave a like if you have enjoyed. I hope you have. And subscribe for more. It's not just a single episode on this journey to get Cray Wanderers into the Prem. I'm sure every episode is going to go just this well. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe for more, and as always, I just want to say a very special thank you for watching.